And students, Sai Ram. Let us continue with the same chapter, chapter number 11, perimeter and area. Today we will do some word problems based on circumference of circle as well as area of circle. So before we start, first we will discuss homework questions and then the remaining questions of exercise 11.3 from question number 13 to question number 17 we will do. In the previous presentation we have done till question number 12. So today we will complete question number 13 to question number 17. So first homework question. Question number 1, which was given as homework in the previous presentation. Find the area of a circle of radius 30 centimeter. And you have to take the value of pi as 3.14. So as you know, the formula for area of a circle is pi r square. And what is given in the question? Here radius is given. So we'll write radius, which is equal to r is equal to 30 centimeter. And then we will use this formula pi r square. In place of pi we will write 3.14 into, in place of r we will write 30. So 30 square. And next step you see here 3.14 is converted into fraction. So when you convert this into fraction, it will be, you can see here there are two decimal places. So next step you see, you will write 314 upon 100. As there are two decimal places, so here in the denominator we'll write 100. Multiplied by, now 30 square means 30 into 30. And 30 multiplied by 30 is 900. And then we will reduce this two zeros are going to be cut. So what you will get, next step you see 314 upon 1 into 9. And then these two numbers we are going to multiply. 314 into 9 is, you can see here the answer is 2826. And the unit will be, as radius is in centimeter, so area will be centimeter square, or you can write square centimeter. So now we'll go to exercise. This is one more question which was given as homework. Diameter of a circular garden is 9.8 meter and you have to find out its area. So first what you will write what is given in the question. Diameter is given. So diameter is equal to 9.8 meter. So now you will first find out radius. So radius will be diameter upon 2. So which is equal to 9.8 upon 2. So 9.8 first we'll convert it into fraction. So it will be 98 upon 10. And here in denominator you can see 2 is there. So 10 into 2 is 20. So which is equal to 98 upon 20. You can write directly like this also. And then we will reduce it. So when you reduce this by 2, you will get 49 upon 10. And then what you have to do? You have to find out the area. So we'll write down the formula for area of circle, which is equal to pi r square. And he is equal to, now in place of pi, you can write 22 upon 7 because here in the question you can see nothing is given. So here you can write the value of pi as 22 upon 7 also, 3.14 also. So here 22 upon 7 is written, multiplied by, now this one will write as radius 49 upon 10 whole square. And then we have to solve it. Now next step you see children, 22 upon 7 into, now here 49 upon 10 whole square is there. So that means we will write 49 upon 10 two times. So 49 upon 10 multiplied by 49 upon 10. And then we will reduce. These two numbers we can reduce. You can see here it is reduced here. 7 7s are 49. Now next step you see here 22 upon 1 multiplied by 7 upon 10 into 49 upon 10. And then what you will do? You are going to solve it. You are going to see whether can you reduce it. We cannot reduce any of the number now. So what we will do? We are going to multiply. So these two numbers are multiplied. You can see here the multiplication here, or you can multiply, you will see here 154 and these two numbers into 49. Here it is multiplied. So you multiply and you see whether you get this number or not. 7546 upon, now here you see 10 into 10 is 100. And then at the end you can convert it into decimal. So here as it is divided by 100, so point will be here. So you will get point after 5. So it will be 75.46 meter square. So this will be your answer. So required area is 75.46 meters square. Now children, will do question number 13 of exercise 11.3. So you can open your textbook, you can see this is question number 13. A circular flower bed is surrounded by a path 4 meter wide. The diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. So what is the area of this path? So here you can see here, this is the flower bed which is 66 meter in diameter, and here you can see this is the path. So we have to find out the area of this path, and you have to take the value of pi as 3.14. So you can understand by this figure, first we need to find out the area of this small circle, and then we need to find out the area of this bigger circle, and then we have to subtract both the areas. So when you subtract both the areas, you will get the area of this path which is in between these two circles. So let us do like that. So first see here, this way we are going to find area of path is equal to area of larger circle minus area of smaller circle. Smaller circle means where there is a flower bed. So first what we'll do, what is given in the question. So we know the radius of the flower bed as, here you can see here it is given, diameter is given as 66 meter. So we have to first find out radius. So radius will be 66 divided by 2. As you know, twice r is diameter. So you can find out by dividing 66 by 2, we can find out radius which is 33 meter. And then radius of flower bed and path together. That means we are taking now this smaller circle radius we got which is 33. And if we include this path, and the path is 4 meter wide. So we have to add 4 meter to 33 meter. So radius of flower bed and path together is equal to 33 plus 4, which is equal to 37 meter. Now area of flower bed and path together. That means we have to find out the area of this bigger circle. So bigger circle's radius will be 37. So now we are going to find out the area. You will use the formula pi r square. So pi is 3.14 into 37 into 37. We have added 4 here to get the radius of the bigger circle. And then when you solve it, you can see here you will get 4298.66 meters square. You have to multiply this. Here you can see 37 into 37. When you multiply, you will get this value. And then you will multiply this number by 3.14. And then you will get this answer. Similarly, now we will find out the area of flower bed, which is the smaller circle. And we have calculated the radius of this flower bed as 33 meter. So we will write here, we will write the formula first, pi r square, and then in place of pi we will write 3.14 into 33 into 33. And then 33 into 33, you can see here children, 1089 you will get. And this you will multiply it by 3.14. And when you will multiply, you will get this value, 3419.46 meters square. Now what we'll do next? We have to find out the area of this path. So for that, now what you will do? You are going to subtract. These two values will be subtracted. So we are going to subtract area of larger circle minus area of smaller circle. So let us see the next step. So area of path we will get, which is equal to area of flower bed and path together. That means that larger circle minus area of flower bed, which is the smaller circle. So both the areas you will write, you will subtract, you will get here 879.20 meters square. So this is the area of the path. Now children, question number 14 you see in your textbook. A circular flower garden has an area of 314 meters square. A sprinkler at the center of the garden can cover an area that has a radius of 12 meters. Will the sprinkler water the entire garden? Take pi is equal to 3.14. So here we have to take the value of pi as 3.14. Now here you see what is given. A circular flower garden's area is given. So let us write what is given in the question. Area of flower garden is given, that is 314 meters square. And then what you'll do, radius of the circular portion covered by the sprinkler. Now here you can see here, next part you see a sprinkler at the center of the garden can cover an area that has a radius of 12 meters. That means the radius of that sprinkler which is at the center, which is round in shape, its radius is given, which is 12 meters. So we'll find out the area of that sprinkler. So its area will be, again we'll use the same formula, pi r square. So in place of pi we'll write 3.14 into, and we know the radius, it is 12 into 12. And this 2 will multiply, 12 into 12 you will get 144 multiplied by 3.14. So when you multiply you will get 452.16 meters square. So this is the area of the sprinkler, and area of the flower garden is 314 meters square. Now we are going to compare these two areas. So of course this value is bigger than this value. That means the area of the sprinkler is more than the area of the flower garden, which means the sprinkler will water the entire garden. Easily the whole garden can be watered by that sprinkler. Now question number 15 of same exercise 11.3. Find the circumference of the inner and the outer circles shown in the given figure. So here you can see there are two circles given. This is the smaller circle and one more bigger circle is given. And what we have to do, you have to find out the circumference of the inner circle and outer circle. So both the circumference we will find out. So you know the formula for the circumference of circle, which is 2 pi r. So in this case we are going to use this formula, which is 2 pi r. First we'll write what is given in the question. So first what is given, radius of the outer circle. Outer circle is how much? 19 meters. So you can see here it is given as 19 meters. So which is given, first we'll write. And then we'll write the formula, because as we have to find out circumference, we'll write the formula 2 pi r. And now we will substitute the value. We'll write 2 multiplied by, in place of pi we'll write 3.14, in place of r we'll write 90, and then we will multiply. 19 2s are 38. So 3.14 into 38, you will get this answer, 119.32 meter. Now we are going to find out the radius of this inner circle. And now here you can see the width of the path is given, which is 10 meters. So now how we'll get the radius of this inner circle? By subtracting. So you can see the radius of the bigger circle we know, which is 19 meter, and the area and this width of the path is given, which is 10 meter. So we are going to subtract these two values. So when we'll subtract these two values, we'll get 9 meter, which will be the radius of this inner circle. So circumference will be, again we'll use the same formula, 2 pi r. Now here we'll write is equal to 2, in place of pi we'll write 3.14. Now radius of inner circle will be 9. And then you're going to multiply this, 9 to 18, and 18 into 3.14 you will multiply, you will get 56.52 meter. So we got two answer. One, this is the circumference of the bigger circle, outer circle, and this is the circumference of the inner circle, which you will write at the end. So here the required circumferences are 56.52 meter and 119.32 meter. Or you can write like this, circumference of the inner circle is how much you got? Inner circle is 56.52, and then you can write outer circle 119.32 meter. Now next question, question number 16. How many times a wheel of radius 28 centimeter must rotate to go 352 meter? So here this is a question based on wheel. Wheel is again circular in shape and radius of it is given, and what you have to do, how many times a wheel of radius this much must rotate to go 352 meter. And here you have to take the value of pi as 22/7. You can see here this is marked star, so all the questions which are marked star is important. Now first what we'll do, we'll write what is given in the question. Radius of the wheel is equal to 28 centimeter. And then as you have to find out how many times a wheel must rotate. Rotate means move. Okay, so we have to find out the circumference. So circumference is equal to 2 pi r, and that is equal to 2 into, now in place of pi we'll write 22 upon 7, and radius of the wheel is given 28. And then we'll solve it. We'll reduce this. 7 4s are 28, 4 2s are 8, 8 into 22, you will get 176 centimeter. Now number of rotations made by the wheel in going how many meters? 352 meter. And then now here you can see the circumference we have got in centimeter. So, and here the distance is given in meter. So we need to convert it into centimeter. So as you know, 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So 352 we will multiply it by 100 to convert it into centimeter. So we'll get 35,200 centimeter. Now you have to find out how many times a wheel will rotate. So as we have got for one rotation, that means once we have calculated the circumference of the wheel. So then what we'll do, this distance we are going to divide it by the circumference of the wheel. So these two numbers you can see it is divided, and when you divide you will get here 200. Answer you will get quotient you will get as 200. So hence the required number of rotation is equal to 200. Children, this is also an important question. So you need to divide to find out the required number of rotation to go 352 meter. Now question number 17. This is the last question. The minute hand of a circular clock is 15 centimeter long. How far does the tip of the minute hand move in 1 hour? So we have to find out how far does the tip of the minute hand move in 1 hour, and here you have to take the value of pi as 3.14. So first we will write what is given. We know the length of minute hand, that is 15 centimeter. So that is nothing but that is the radius. Minute hand, you can see, you can imagine a clock. So the minute hand becomes the radius of that clock. So we'll write radius is equal to 15 centimeter. And first we'll find out circumference, which is equal to 2 pi r. In place of, here you can see 2, in place of pi we'll write 3.14, and radius is 15 centimeter, which we have written here. And then we'll solve it. 15 2s are 30, 30 into 3.14, you'll get 94.2 centimeter. Now since the minute hand covers the distance in 1 hour equal to the circumference of the circle, because you can see here minute hand, it takes the whole round in 1 hour. So that is equal to the circumference of the circle. So here the required distance covered by the minute hand will be also this much only. In 1 hour, how much distance it will cover? It will cover 94.2 centimeter. So this is again an important question. Now children, this is your homework for today. You will write down, you will solve it in your maths notebook. This is the question. You have to find out the area of the larger circle, area of the smaller circle, and the shaded area between these two circles. And you have to take the value of pi as 3.14. So that's all for today. Thank you.